Hello guys and welcome to my channel. One of the most useful things in language acquisition is learning idioms of that language, because natives and non-native speakers always use from the idioms in their real lives and in their conversations. And you must know idioms in your particular language you want to learn. In this video I'm going to tell you 20 most useful idioms in English. And if you're interested in, please watch this video up to end, and if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. Without further ado, let's get started. The first one is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. This is really a piece of advice that a person shouldn't put all of his resources, all of his effort and focus in one area, and there is a risk of losing everything. And if a person fails on that, he doesn't have any alternative ways to do something else. For example, his financial advisor urged him to be careful and don't put all of your eggs in one basket by investing all of his money on cryptocurrencies. Or it's a high-risk job. Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket so early in life like I did, Sadie.
The next one, the elephant in the room. If you say that there is an elephant in the room, you mean that there is a difficult situation or an obvious problem that people do not want to discuss about that. For example, I don't want to interfere to your question, but it is the big elephant in the room.
But you know, I think we need to talk about the elephant in the room.
The next one, barking up the wrong tree. If you say that someone is barking up the wrong tree, it means that someone is following a wrong way because their beliefs or ideas about something are incorrect. Or it means doing something that will not get the result you want. For example, you are barking up the wrong tree if you think you will get into Harvard with your grades.
But you're barking up the wrong tree.
The next one, hit the nail on the head. It means to say something that is completely right. For example, if someone finds an exact answer for a question or a problem, or even an issue for something, you can use this phrase: you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head with your proposal at the staff meeting yesterday.
You hit the nail on the head, sir.
The next one, cut the corner. To cut the corner means to skip certain parts in order to do something as easily or cheaply as possible, or do something in an easiest or least expensive way.
Where do you think you're going with that?
We'll cut the corner.
A lone wolf. A lone wolf is a person who prefers to work, live, or do whatever he wants alone by himself and independently, and they don't like someone to interfere to his job and assistance of others. This is an idiom, we use it in sentences, but this is also a type of personality that someone prefers to do something alone. For example, she is a lone wolf and doesn't care about anything.
No, that's a lone wolf.
On cloud 9. If someone is on cloud 9, it means he is extremely happy and excited, who is on the top of the world. For any reason, he is extremely happy. For example, he was on cloud 9 when he got his results.
You'll be on cloud 9.
In a nutshell. We use in a nutshell when we want to make it clear that you're gonna sum something up in just few words. You make a long story short as you can, or to say something very briefly. In a nutshell, he lost everything he had on betting.
In a nutshell, I hate my brother.
Twist someone's arm. To twist someone's arms means to force someone to do something that you want by making it very difficult to him or her to refuse. For example, I didn't want to go to the picnic, but John twisted my arm. Burn the candle at both ends. To burn the candle at both ends means to do so many things in a short period of time. And you stay up very late at night and you get up early in the morning. In a nutshell, to do something early in the morning until late at night. For example, since I started my new job, I have been burning the candle at both ends.
Burn the candle at both ends.
Cry over spilled milk. It means to feel sad or being upset or worry about something that has happened. For example, I know you did your best to save her life, but crying over spilled milk won't change anything.
Can't cry over spilt milk.
Cold shoulder. cold shoulder means to show an unfriendly attitude to someone or something, especially for showing that you have no interest on him or her, or to treat someone in an unfriendly way. For example, I thought he liked her performance, but he showed her the cold shoulder.
She gave me the cold shoulder.
The early bird catches the worm. It's an expression that means if you do something immediately, you will have the advantage of that before someone else does it. During the sales, the shops open at 7 a.m. and the early bird catches the worm.
The early bird catches the worm.
Beat the clock. To finish a task that someone gave you quickly before the time ended, or to finish something before the deadline. For example, congratulations, you beat the clock.
All we need to do is beat the clock by 1 second.
Butterflies in your stomach. Butterflies in your stomach is an idiomatic expression that means you're anxious and you have a nervous feeling in your stomach. For example, before his big speech, he had a butterfly in his stomach.
I think that you probably just forgot what it's like to have butterflies in your stomach and you're mistaking that for love.
Behind someone's back. If you do something behind someone's back, you do something secretly and without getting him or her permission, often in an unfair way, because you talk about someone in a way that he isn't, or he might be, but it is unfair to talk about someone on his back. The kids are always making fun of him behind his back.
Weeds in a garden, they will always be with us.
Drink like a fish. Drink like a fish means to drink too much amount of alcoholic beverage regularly. For example, it's not a good idea to drink like a fish, especially if you have got a stomach problem.
I used to drink like a fish.
Bite the bullet. To bite the bullet means to force yourself to do something difficult, or just showing your bravery in a difficult situation. For example, I hate going to the dentist, but I'll just have to bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet, pal. It'll be okay.
Copycat. A copycat is an imitator, or a person who imitate or copy someone's behavior. We can use it when learning a language. I mean, when you are shadowing. I make a video about shadowing technique, just find the link in the description box. I highly recommend you to watching that video. You are imitating the person you're listening. It means you're copying someone's speaking way. For example, you have to be a copycat if you want to sound you more like a native speaker.
Looks like a copycat.
And the last one, bear in mind. Bear in mind means just to remember. It is mostly used in the imperative mood, to command or instruction, to warn someone of something. Bear in mind means to keep that thing in your mind and don't forget that. For example, bear in mind that this is the cause of this symptom.
Remember to bear in mind Rule 2 of my 7 Golden Rules for Success.
This was for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching the video up to end. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for my next video notification. And please motivate me with your likes and sharing my videos with your friends. Wish you the best.